And good morning, dear students. Today we are starting with our another class of science, and we were moving on with our chapter 4 metals and non-metals. In our last two classes, we have discussed two chemical properties. The first one is reaction with oxygen, and the second chemical property reaction with water. And we have discussed the corrosion and alloying in our last class. Today we are starting with reaction with acids. We will discuss how metals and non-metals react with acids and what the resultant is obtained. As we have discussed, the metals have different reactivity, means highly reactive metals like sodium, magnesium and potassium when react with HCl or H2SO4, HCl hydrochloric acid and H2SO4 sulfuric acid. When highly reactive metals are reacted with acids like HCl or H2SO4, then they form the salt and hydrogen gas. So let's understand this reaction of acids with metals with the help of equation, means chemical equation. The first one is magnesium reacts with 2HCl. When magnesium reacts with 2HCl, means two molecules of hydrochloric acid, the resultant will be MgCl2 plus H2. MgCl2 means magnesium chloride and H2 means release of hydrogen in the form of gas. Another example is zinc Zn reacts with H2SO4 sulfuric acid. The product we obtain is ZnSO4 zinc sulfate and H2 means release of hydrogen gas. Another equation, two molecules of aluminium means aluminium metal reacts with HCl means hydrochloric acid. The resultant will be 2AlCl3 means aluminium chloride is obtained plus the release of hydrogen in the form of gas. So we learn from these three equations that when a metal reacts with acid, acid can be H2SO4 or HCl, we get the metal sulfate or the metal chloride plus the release of hydrogen gas. So whenever any metal reacts with acids, then there is a release of hydrogen gas. As metals are strong, non-metals are not too much strong. That's why most of non-metals do not react with acid, because they are not capable of replacing hydrogen from acid. As in acid there is hydrogen present, so metals are capable of replacing the hydrogen from the acid, but non-metals are not capable due to their less reactivity or less power. Next, moving on to the reaction with bases, means when a metal or non-metal reacts with bases, what will we get? As metals react with bases to form hydrogen gas, means when a metal reacts with acid we get hydrogen gas, and same with bases. When a metal reacts with base, it will release hydrogen in the form of gas. The examples of some base are NaOH, CaOH whole twice. NaOH is sodium hydroxide, CaOH is calcium hydroxide, Na2CO3 is sodium carbonate. Understand the reaction of base with metal with the help of chemical equation. The first one is zinc metal reacts with two molecules of sodium hydroxide. The resultant will be Na2ZnO2 plus H2 in the form of gas. Na2ZnO2 is called sodium zincate. When metal reacts with bases, there is a release of salt and water or salt of hydrogen gas. Na2ZnO2 is sodium zincate is a salt plus release of hydrogen gas. And in next equation, non-metal reacts with bases formed oxide and water. Understand the non-metal reaction with bases with the help of example. CaOH2 means calcium hydroxide reacts with CO2. It will release H2O in the means molecule of water plus metal oxide, means when a non-metal reacts with base it will release metal oxide and release of H2O means molecule of water. One more difference for metals and non-metal reaction is metals react in common form means simple compound zinc, but non-metals react in oxide form. Carbon is a non-metal and it reacts in carbon dioxide, means non-metals reacts with bases means CaOH whole twice. Calcium hydroxide is a base, so non-metal reacts in oxide form with the base and there is release of calcium carbonate and H2O. So it's all how metals and non-metals react with acids and bases. Meet you soon in our next class. Have a great day. Goodbye.